And so what's been interesting about Tesla is their deliveries just continue to rise. It's almost as if the semiconductor debacle is just not even affecting the company at all. I mean, yeah, it's slowing down things and it's making procurement difficult with the supply chain. But if you look at their numbers, you look at operating profits, revenues, 2020 just went off without a hiccup, and for 2021, everything's looking great for them too. So they're definitely executing, and maybe some of that's partly their smaller size, and so a company like GM, who's producing millions of cars, they're going to have a dip off because they need millions of chips, whereas a Tesla might not need as many. Going to their deliveries, they're looking at they did 500,000 deliveries last year, and they're looking to increase that by 50% every year over a multi-year period. And so, obviously it's ambitious, but can't argue with the results and what they've been able to accomplish. Some of the other stuff they have in the works, I don't know, Dave, you being kind of the big energy, talking about Berkshire Energy
Mhm.
and how that's been a big kind of play for renewable. But the solar part of Tesla, they have a mega pack. Have you heard of this?
I have, yeah.
And their power wall and some of that other stuff.
Hmm.
So it's interesting because they've been talking about that on the call too. So Megapack is like a portable power plant. So anywhere between like 250 megawatts to 1 gigawatt hour per year of generation. And so they take basically 3 acres of land and then they put this huge Tesla box that has like batteries and solar panels from how I understand it, and they're just able to produce all of this power. And so what makes that significant for Tesla and their deliveries and their production is all of these projects that they have in the works all kind of compete in a way. So you have different bottlenecks. Like Tesla's not able to just go from the 500,000 deliveries they're doing now to like 20 million deliveries tomorrow. You have all these different bottlenecks. One of those being a big one is battery supply. And so they have some stuff they're doing in house, some stuff they get from suppliers. So again, going back to the earnings call, they mentioned that they're pushing their suppliers to increase battery production by double by next year. And so, that's something that, if suppliers are able to double the battery, then maybe some of that can go towards these energy products like the mega pack and the power wall. But really what they mentioned in the call is that stuff kind of competes with each other. And so you kind of can't have the best of both worlds. So either they really ramp up the car deliveries as much as they can, or they ramp up some of the energy stuff. And so, the hope is that in 10 years, battery supply won't be an issue because they'll have all of that capability. But the reality of it is now is a lot of their projects are competing with each other. And if you want to bring semi trucks into the mix, they announced semis in 2017. 2019 they were supposed to be delivered. Still haven't been delivered. They're expecting delivery end of 2021, and so that's been also one of the latest updates. But again, if that's a bottleneck where it's like we need battery capacity and we need battery production, they have to pick and choose between, do we want to put these towards cars, do we want to put them towards our energy segments, or do we want to put them towards this new semi project, and even the Cybertruck too. That would be another one. So I think some of these segments have more promise than others, and to me it seems like the Model 3, the kind of driving a lot of the production. And so I think from a rational business perspective, most of the resources will probably go there, which just kind of further delays the timeline for some of the other more ambitious products that they have.